Says we need private servers for PlayStation. I know. Okay, so yeah, a little update. I know. Sorry, it's nighttime here. I think it's slowly becoming daytime. Slowly? Oh man. Anyways, yes, I know PlayStation and Xbox. We are currently dealing with the I don't know what would it be, like a freeze, a hold on the private servers that are coming out. I know a handful of people did get them, but I know it's the server list doesn't really support a lot of the search features that we really need to find our servers. And I know it's been pretty buggy for PlayStation 4 and for the Xbox, so we're really trying to or that's why they put a hold on it. So we pre-ordered ours. I know we're doing one for the Xbox. We're talking about doing one for the PlayStation 4. By the way, if you haven't and you'd like to be a part of those servers or a part of our DayZ community, be sure to type in !Discord or check out the description below. I'm going to go ahead, because this may be a video later, who knows. There you go. Our Discord does support our DayZ people. We have a DayZ sub chat. We will be adding more support for the DayZ servers itself, so we can have like a trading board, and there'll be like a separate chat for that. There'll actually be a voice chat, and there'll be a text chat as well. So yeah, as far as I know, it looks like our version that we're sitting in right now, because the consoles are on the same version, like the actual build itself. So PlayStation and Xbox, even though that version number is different, it's actually the same build. So whenever that comes out, it's going to come out for all of us. So we're really leaning on it. I know when we ordered our private server, let's see, today is Thursday, August 15th. We ordered ours like 4 or 5 days ago. Is that right? And it's almost been a week. No, it's been a week. Did it come out on Thursday or Wednesday? It came out on Wednesday. Yeah, it's been a week since the update's been out. So I know we're not only looking for the server updates, but we're looking for the hotfix for PlayStation and Xbox, for the consoles, right? Because we're having desync issues like everybody else. You know how your inventory gets real buggy when you get close to things and it's hard to move things from the ground or back to your hand? A real quick fix that we found out, hopefully you guys can see this. I know if you pick up a container in your hands, oops, and you try to merge it with something on the ground. So like for us on the Xbox, I pick up with X. For you guys on PlayStation, that's square. If I were to go over this flashlight and I was having a hard time picking it up, I know that if I have a container in my hands, I can go to the flashlight on the ground and I can hit B on the Xbox, and that's circle on the PlayStation to combine it to the container. So that's kind of a nice fix. But anyways, we are waiting for the servers to be fixed, or for any kind of notification. I did check the Nitrado servers. Nitriot? I don't know how to say it. I did check the servers today to see if they were up for us, and we're still in the waiting pattern. So I guess since there were so many servers and there's no what do you call it, search support, we're basically, it's first come first serve for the big servers that came in, and so everybody else is waiting. I get it. It was the right move to put us on hold for the rest of it, because can you imagine your timer going down and you couldn't go in? Like, yikes. Right? Big fat yikes. So the current state of the game is definitely it's playable. We have the server hopping stuff, which is great, or I should say the server hopping nerf. Is that more accurate? Are these hunter boots or jungle boots? I did put these on the ground earlier. But yeah, so we're definitely waiting for a hotfix. I don't know. I did check the Twitter pretty much all day and yesterday. Pretty much all week. I didn't see anything yet. They are in their work day in about, I think they're at their work day now with the time difference. But again, this is Thursday early morning, so it's the 15th. I started Thursday morning because I was prepping on Wednesday. But I hope we hear something today. If you do, I know our Discord is definitely going to keep people informed. We're pretty up on that, so stay tuned there, and also on my Twitter as well. And you can also follow the DayZ developers. It's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, to talk about our private server. So our private server that we'll be running, our YouTube members will have access to. Okay, so let me rewind that. When the private servers come up for us on Xbox, the plan right now is to do a server that we stream from as well. Like, we'll still be playing official, of course, but we'll also be streaming from there and making content there. And the game plan is to play around with DayZ Underground rules. And I know we have to do a lot of things organically because that mod support is not for us on the console, at least not yet, or it's not built in. As far as I know, there's no plans for that. But anyways, the game plan is to do. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So once it's available to us, the YouTube members will have access to the server 3 days ahead of time. It's kind of a nice thank you for the extra support. And so you guys can stack chips, build up stuff, do whatever you want for those 3 days, because I'll put a password on it. And then after those 3 days, we'll open it up to the public, so then anybody can join. And I think if we play it like DayZ Underground, like we kind of have our own pseudo factions, our own organic factions, I think it's going to make it a lot of fun, especially if most of us kind of adhere to that. So it's like a mix of light RP, but it's still like PvP based. You can definitely still KOS if you want to. And it's open to anybody, so anybody can come in, so things can pop off. It should keep things interesting is the point. So yeah, more details in the Discord, again in the description, or it's geez, what is it off the top of my head? It's bit.ly/Jade Discord, all one word, no spaces, all lowercase. And it's free to join. If you have a mobile device, any kind of anything, you can join. So, and be sure to take all DayZ related things in the DayZ chat right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's see, what else? Blah, blah, blah. Where were some of the other big gotchas? Oh yeah, there's performance issues. I know even, it's okay, so just to kind of like a quick current state of the game, right? For us on console, because we did play this on the PC as well. So I know we're having some performance issues still, but it's not as bad as 102. I don't know if that's a good metric, right? We're like, well, it's not as bad, but it's still bad. At least we can still drive vehicles with semi-consistency. I know we're having issues with cars getting despawned occasionally, or in our case, and this is another good gotcha. Okay, so, and maybe this will help people, maybe it won't, but I know. So, okay, if that car was parked under this catwalk here and the server were to restart or crash, the car will end up on top of the scaffolding and then it would be destroyed. And just like anything else ruined in this game, if you're not in the area, that object will get cleared and anything in it. So if anybody's parked something in a warehouse and you had it under this catwalk and you wonder why your vehicle wasn't there, that's why. Because apparently it's detecting it inside the structure, but this isn't being detected. So that's why you see us pull this up and keep it out in the open, because I know whatever this scaffold is, or this catwalk, I keep wanting to call it a scaffold, is definitely blocking us from, or it's despawned our car at least twice. So we'll see. There's been weird things with objects going in and out of things still. Yeah, be sure to hide your vehicles in good places. Olgas are hard to hide because they're so bright, and make sure you're stripping off critical components. If you can, take the tires off too. Little pro tip for anybody trying to stash cars somewhere. Honestly, for me, since we've been playing on console for so long, I think the best way to store an Olga is in a car tent with camo. What's up? Mr. Blitz says, should look at the picture I posted in the meme section of Discord. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was related to this. Oops, I meant July 26th. Today's August 16th. Is it today's the 16th? Am I stupid? No, today's the 15th. Am I crazy? I pre-ordered an 82-slot server August 26th, and I still haven't received my server, says Dan Seeley. Yeah, it's the same for all of us on Xbox and PlayStation right now. I checked the Nitrado people, and they have the same thing. They redirect it back to DayZ, and DayZ hasn't said anything. Okay, so here's my estimation. I believe that whatever hotfix is coming through, or version patch, whatever it is, I think it's going to have some sort of searching feature, and that's going to fix a lot of the problems, because a lot of people can't join their own servers because the list doesn't support that many servers. So that's my guess. And the fact that we haven't heard from them outright yet, kind of says that too. You know what? There was a live stream. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even actually have time to look through it. We were so busy like making videos and posting content and stuff. Crazy. So yeah, that's my guess. We'll see. If anything happens, it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday. So basically today. There might be something on Friday, but it's less likely, as we know. As we know. Says, bro, what's the worst meme I've ever seen? What? Oh, he says that's the worst meme I've ever seen. Hopefully it's not anything too bad. What a teabag. Says good morning, all from Newcastle, England. Oh, nice. What's up? I know we're way down on RazorTube, so we're gonna be walking through the base here too, kind of showing our progress. Because I'm sure some of those stream snipers are gonna come and try to wipe their little nuts all over everything. That's what they do. So yeah, we're anxiously waiting, but if you've been playing 102, it definitely feels like an improvement. As far as I know, most of the duping methods that were used prior to this have been patched. I'm not asking for people to put that anywhere. We're not about spreading it. I know how the duping cycle and the cat and mouse game works, but I know there's a lot of talk, and I know not to be confused with server rollback happening. I guess that's like an organic dupe, more or less, where the server just restarts on its own and you get rollback, and sometimes in that rollback you'll have duplicated items, but there's really no control over that. So I'm like, alright, sometimes you lose stuff, sometimes you get stuff, most of the time we lose stuff, but I mean, you have no control over it, so you're just like, alright, it is what it is, I guess. So I think when people are like, duping's still around, I think that's what they're talking about. Either way, whatever the epidemic was before for duping is definitely not around now, which is a great sign. So hopefully we can all do our part to make sure it's good. And if it gets really bad, we'll just go to the community server full time, you know? So things are looking up. We're hoping for some of the other fixes. Oh yeah, and the MVGs. The MVGs. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, that's another bug that's currently happening. If you noticed, and when you're in a vehicle too, here, I'll even show you. When you're in a vehicle, you cannot turn on the lights either. It's the same button schema. And again, like, I know Xbox and PlayStation are different, but like they essentially share the same version. We can't turn on lights either on the vehicle, even when we have a battery and lights on. And you know how you can place MVGs on your helmet, or you can't place it on your face? Is that it? Yeah, when it's placed on you, you have no way to turn it on. For the same reason why headlights don't work on the Olga either. So it's we definitely, that one hurts a lot, because after using MVGs so much in 104 on the PC, like night driving with no headlights and your MVGs on is next level. Like, I miss that. So anybody that's trying to drive at nighttime, you can't even use MVGs and you can't use your headlights. So I would either recommend buckling down until daytime, or what we like to do, and this is if you're feeling a bit saucy, drive in reverse. Your reverse lights should be bright enough if you really need to get out of there. So just keep that in mind. It's rough though. It's finally daylight. Is anybody else coming? Do we have anybody else coming in? How can I forget about the MVGs? So I guess hang on to your MVGs. If you have an alternate character on PlayStation or Xbox, be sure to mule something. You know, save them up. And save your nails. I know they're super valuable. I don't know what happened in here. We'll go through the base stuff here in a minute. This is crazy. Alright, cool. So hopefully that brings everybody up to speed, and we are anxiously awaiting. We'll let everybody know in the Discord, and we might even do a video on it if it's big enough. Well, we're planning on doing some really cool video stuff for the private servers, for the community server as well. Speaking of which, I should throw it in there too. We're gonna do, I'm calling it, I don't know what to call it, but like, we're calling it a DayZ trailer. So we want our community to be a part of it. So I don't know if it's going to be for the server or if it's going to be for the new season or both. But either way, we'll be shooting some of that footage. So I think those first 3 days and onward too, we're going to be shooting some of that stuff there too. So if you guys want to be a part of that, we'll try to coordinate with people in the Discord. I will make an extra chat inside of there, text chat that's going to support the DayZ community server. So again, all the more reason to check it out. And again, I do post daily DayZ videos in the DayZ Highlights playlist on my channel. A good reason to subscribe and turn on those notifications if you are so inclined, if you are interested. We do a lot of DayZ. We do bounce over to the PC occasionally, but we primarily play on the console here. So if you're playing on PlayStation or Xbox, even though we play on the Xbox One, essentially the stuff we run into is the same stuff you guys will run into in the PlayStation. So that's kind of cool that we're sharing versions. It's not so cool that we don't have cross-platform yet. I wish, right? That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? Oh, that'd be sick. But anyways, a good reason to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing some other open world survival stuff, sprinkling it in, but primarily DayZ. Like we've got some Star Citizen coming up here in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. That'll be on the PC. So yeah, I'm just gonna collect myself and see where the other homies are at. Man, it's daylight already. That's crazy. I love vehicles so much.